Hashtag Wellness Wednesdays dito po sa GMK. And with that, of course, kasama ulit natin ang ating suki at talaga namang minamahal nating si Miss Sheila Viesca. Siya po ay isang personal effectiveness coach and corporate communications guru.
Good morning!
Miss Sheila. Good morning,
Ma'am Sheila.
Morning, Sheila.
Yes.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
guys. Yes.
Hello.
Rina, thank you very much. Great to be
Yes.
back.
Inaabangan namin
Maganda
ni
yung topic
Sheila.
natin ngayon.
Oo.
Yes. Ano po ba
Oo.
yung topic nyo today, Ma'am
Salamat.
Sheila?
Well, today our topic is transitioning to an abundance mindset. So from that mindset of scarcity or tinatawag din na fixed mindset, na yun, yun lang, yun ka na lang, to an abundance mindset, which is also known as the growth mindset. Yung paradigm na there's enough for everyone and there are better ways of looking at things. Life will be fine and you'll be okay.
So paano ba yan, Miss Sheila?
Paano ba ma-achieve
may
yan?
mga steps ba?
It's something that we would want our viewers to be walked through. Kasi somehow we understand this. It's living a life of abundance and seeing the potentials in situations, in everyone. Alam natin na kayang gawin, pero pag nandun na tayo, medyo mahirap. Because the fixed mindset is what usually overwhelms us, overpowers us. Meron tayong mga pwedeng gawin, like thinking big. Pag narrow-minded ka, you have that tendency to resort to tunnel vision. Isa lang yung
Andiyan ka na
solusyon,
lang.
isa lang yung pwedeng gawin. Oo, yan na lang yun. Therefore, be content with that. So, if you are able to think big, you don't limit yourself to the bird's eye view of the situation. Marami ka pang pwedeng gawin, marami ka pang pwedeng pagpasalamatan. And if truly the situation is limiting, there are other activities that you can resort to para ikaw mismo maging ready when the time is right for you to address whatever issue you need to address. Then the other one is the growth mindset. The abundance mindset is about figuring out how you can grow in the situation, how you can improve your intelligence, your skills, that you are not stuck with what you have and with who you're dealing with. Ito magandang disposition to, lalo na if you're not so happy with the job that you have or with the people that you work with. Because it's true, you have to change yourself. But if the environment remains the same, tapos toxic siya, chaotic and fixed mindset, and the reality, ladies, is that most people you work with probably don't want you to grow. Kasi yung status quo, there's something comfortable about it. Eh.
Oo yan.
So, don't get stuck by thinking that you have to satisfy them. Ikaw ang mag-figure out how you can grow in the situation.
Preach.
Oh. Ma'am Sheila, parang sa Tagalog, no, ang sinasabi mo is more on diskarte, no? Diskarte sa buhay, para maging madiskarte para at least nalulusutan mo yung mga problema mo. Tama ba yun? In Tagalog, pwede ba nating sabing diskarte yan, Ma'am Sheila?
I like that word.
Abundance mindset. Yeah, that's for sure, Rina. And that discarte is not only about resorting to whatever means, but seeing the glass half full. Wala kang
Not
hindi
half
ka,
empty.
not half empty. Kasi when you see the glass as
Positive.
half empty,
That's so
you are
negative.
Oo, yung mga ganung
positive instead of you're positive instead of focusing on the lack, kung ano yung wala. Kasi if you focus on the lack, what normally happens, masascam
Tango ka na
ka.
lang, wala ka talaga.
Diba?
Oo.
Pupunta ka dun sa, sa mga...
Hindi ka magiging happy.
Exactly. And it will affect the Miss Sheila, tsaka mga kasama. It will also affect the people around you kung ganyan yung mentality mo. Especially if you have an influence na maybe you're not aware na alam mo yon, yung the vibe, the atmosphere.
It will drag people down.
Exactly. Hindi wala na umangat sa inyo. Do you want that? I don't want that.
mention that level of influence. Kasi if you're in that position of authority or power and you can influence others, definitely you have there's much at stake here. Kasi if you're the type of person, the glass half empty,
Correct.
malamang sa hindi, yung mga solutions mo will be based on fear, based on
Your experience that.
based on situations that make you reactive instead of responsive and calculated.
Tsaka lahat na lang yan, Miss Sheila, lahat, for example, in a company, no, lahat na lang nang gawin ng kumpanya for you, kahit na beneficial sa'yo yan, lagi mong titingnan na, kung ang mindset mo, half empty mo yan nakikita palagi, walang magandang dating sa'yo kahit gano'n, kunwari, meron silang binigay na benefit package, ganyan. So, ganyan naman. Puro reklamo na lang. And then, kung influential ka nga, di mag-uusap-usap kayo, sabi mo, dapat ganito, hindi dapat ganyan. Wala talagang
Diba?
mangyayari.
Yeah.
So,
And you
nega.
waste your time and energy and words, all your
Correct.
resources on
Ang gamay ka
focusing
pa.
on what you don't have. Oo. And what goes, yung mga matters that pester your day, diba? Nagkakaroon ng infestation in your relationship.
Yes.
I couldn't agree more. Okay lang naman siguro yung mag-rant ka once in a while, pero kung yun na lang lagi yung ano mo, alam mo yun, di ba?
Leave. If you're not happy, leave. Go.
Yeah. Yeah. And that reality talaga to rant. Naman yan, tao lang. Kaya nga may kaibigan tayo.
Why do you have
listen
to
us.
make yourself softer?
Oo. Who listen to us lovingly with unconditional love pa nga. Kailangan natin talagang event. Pero after a while, convince yourself that there's enough to go around. May trabaho ka, diba? May opportunities ka, may kakayahan kang mag-isip, may kakayahan kang magmalasakit, mapapaunlad mo yung sarili mo, whatever the odds in your situation. Now, having the abundance mindset, mind you, will not guarantee that you will have everything. Kasi that Pollyanna thinking naman will make you delusional. Diba? Hindi porke may abundance
Parang
mindset
immature
ka.
tayong ganun. Ano, fairy
Oo,
tale?
mangyayari gusto mo.
Oo.
Oo. Kasi that magical thinking can result in more problematic situations. Hindi ka nagiging strategic.
Delusional ka
And
na.
you end up living in your own world. Mas prone ka sa mga opportunistic individuals and potentially terrible situations. Kaya kailangan din i-balance mo yan. But definitely, that abundance thinking or mindset will guarantee optimism, peace of mind. That are surefire formula to live a happy life, a happy and successful life. Doon nag-uumpisa.
Pero Ma'am Sheila, papaano po yung sabi nyo, di ba parang it's a choice naman, pwede naman natin gawin yan sa buhay natin, yung pagkakaroon natin ng abundance mindset, no? Papaano naman po yung sobrang naging apektado nitong pandemic, ang daming problema, sunod-sunod yung problema nila, nag-worry talaga sila. How can you motivate them to have that kind of mindset? Kasi parang it's easier said than done. Pwede mo namang sabihin sa kanila, pero ang hirap gawin kasi nakikita mo sila sunod-sunod talaga yung problema nila. Hanggang ngayon hindi sila makaahon.
Sabihan ka nila, wala ka kasi sa sitwasyon kaya ganyan ka magsalita.
Paano yun?
Nasabihan ako ng ganyan.
magluto.
Totoo yan. Alam mo yung you mean well, pero parang, na-realize ko, totoo nga.
And,
But parang that's so insensitive of you naman.
Yes, so...
Yeah. I'm sure marami sa
Paano nga yun,
nakikinig,
Sheila?
pwedeng magkaroon ng ganyang viewpoint. But but when you're at that stage na feeling mo walang-wala ka na and you cannot turn to anyone, and ironically if ikaw ang tao na palaging nagbibigay, you most likely have found yourself several times in situations na wala kang mabalingan, di ba? Wala kang makuha ng support. Kasi lahat nakaasa sa'yo or sanay na ikaw yung inaasahan.
True, oo.
But even with that, look within and then look on the outside. yung generosity of spirit mo, mag-contribute ka. Little time, little effort, kind words, mag-donate ka. Tingnan mo kung sino yung matutulungan mo. Kasi if you're so stuck in your own situation, there's a tendency talaga to be resentful. And even listening to discussions like this will make you feel bad about other people. Na
parang
hindi
feeling mo
nakikita. Oo. Lahat naman may pinagdadaanan. Even those who are discussing or who are living an abundance mindset, hindi naman guarantee
They don't
na
have
they
it
have
all.
everything. Oo. Kasi relative naman yung mga nangyayari sa buhay natin. But let's embrace that and let's see what we can set aside for now. Yung mga nakakapag-pull down sa atin, yung mga nakakapag-constrict ng ating opportunities, and take action. We need to have a proactive approach, not only in the physicalities, but also in the mentality.
Yes.
Alam niyo, may research that was conducted for some Olympic athletes. So it's actually comparing yung athletes who devote their full time to physical activities, and then athletes who devoted 50% of their time to physical activities and the other 50% to abundance mindsetting. And what researchers have found is that yung may abundance mindsetting mas effective in the performance of their tasks. But here's the glaring another glaring fact in that research. May third group. Yung third group did 25% physical activities, 75% mindsetting. Sila yung nag-excel.
Bakit? What made
So,
them
It's a matter
excel?
of
Oo.
Conditioned themselves to think big. They have the growth mindset, the can-do-it attitude. They see the glass half full instead of
full.
half empty. Oo,
Yes.
they recognize that they can rely on their teammates. They recognize also that the responsibility that they have representing their country. They have that generosity of heart and spirit to listen to their coach. And then they embrace what they can change in themselves and the situation.
Wow.
Tama.
And they
Very
are not
nice.
constricted. They act.
Depends
Tama ka
on you
dyan.
lang eh.
Oo, Ma'am Sheila, especially sa mga games, no, laging sinasabi namin ng mga commentators, yan, yung mga sportscaster, talagang it's all about yung mental toughness din ng isang athlete. It's all not about the skills din not all about the skills no, ng isang athlete, not about the talent, diba? It's yung mental toughness nila to be able to survive a grueling game. Kasi ang haba ng game per athlete, diba? So tama ka dyan, Ma'am Sheila. I agree
There's
with you.
pressure also.
Yeah, kasi you are very familiar with that, Rina, di ba? You have heard a lot of stories. You interview athletes. You are into sports yourself. You know that the fear can definitely overwhelm us. Kahit anong positive message ang nare-receive mo, if
Kahit
you're not
marami ka pang
conditioned to think abundantly, hindi mo mapaprocess yung supportive and encouraging words nila. Ang napaprocess mo, yung takot mo in the realities of the game. Kahit winning is not something that will give you that optimistic and peaceful attitude.
Agree ako dyan, Ma'am
So,
Sheila.
It's very
sa
nice.
sinasabi mo. Oo. Tayo din naman kailangan. Ano yun? Go ahead, Kika.
Napapanahon. Itong topic ni Miss Sheila. Personally, and lahat, totoo naman di ba? Lahat naman tayo naapektuhan, Parang this year, nagsisimula pa lang tayong bumangon, and kahit na nagsisimula tayong bumangon, alam mo yun, may mga problema pa rin mga dumarating, at I'm sure meron pang daratingin in the days and months and years to come, Kaya mahalaga talaga yung abundance mindset na yan.
Especially sa mga
And
bata
I
ngayon. Go ahead, Ma'am Sheila. Sige, may dadagdag lang ako. After
Tama
you.
yun, Rina. Actually, yun sa mga bata. Sige, I would like to hear that kasi I have something to say about it.
Yes, yung sa mga bata ngayon, I think it's important to have an abundance mindset no para sa kanila. Para at least yung hindi sa mga small problems, hindi sila sumusuko. Because we've seen a lot of young ones na talaga
Yes.
may nagsusuicide, nagpapakamatay because konting maliit na problema lang, hindi nila masolusyonan. Di ba? Kailangan talaga meron din silang ganun yung strong mindset nila na para at least hindi sila sumuko sa buhay, yung maliliit na problema malagpasan nila. I think ganun din po, Ma'am Sheila, for the young
Totoo.
ones.
Oo. And in line with that, so when we talk about yung growth mindset or abundance mindset, compare that to the fear mindset or fixed mindset or limited mindset, pwede nating pag-usapan yung mga situation among students. Kasi as a child or a student who is raised in a growth environment believes na pwede siyang mag-improve. Kaya niyang mag-put ng extra effort into learning to develop some skills para mag-advance siya sa kanyang schooling. Whereas, yung isa namang bata na expose siya sa environment na fixed or limited, hindi na nurture yung kanyang self-esteem, may have a harder time to improve. So, pag inisip mo, yung mga bata who are nurtured in an environment of abundance, they are complimented, they are loved, they are encouraged. They believe that hard work and experience will make them smarter.
Totoo
They see
yan.
the potential in the opportunities or in their personal development, and they consistently challenge themselves to improve. So, maganda yung pananaw nila. Whereas, kung kulang sa self-esteem, kasi limited yung naging environment niya, a child usually gets stuck in his current situation. Medyo sobrang effort niya to appear more intelligent, and they end up having that fear of criticism, and they act on that fear. So, malaki rin yung responsibility ng mentors, ng parents when it comes to developing that abundance mindset in the family,
Children.
sa home
Totoo.
life. Kailangan, hindi, once
It really
once
starts
we
there.
are able to decode.
Napakaganda. Totoo yan, ano. I would like to
Yeah,
believe
and for
that.
many, di ba dinidiscuss natin to, na natutunan natin to in our, as we mature. Pero sa mga bata pa lang, pwede na nating umpisahan by teaching them how to recognize and accept their weaknesses. Di ba, hindi, very good, you did well, you are
Kaya
a
approach
great
dyan,
kid.
Sheila. Na-curious ako. Paano ba yung, how do you do that na the right way, to encourage yung abundance mindset sa mga kabataan?
Without giving them that parang overwhelming sense of entitlement, magandang siguro isama natin sa ating communication style or conversations with kids yung positive scripting that is as effective in salesmanship sa customer service. Ano yun? Kung may kailangan kang i-correct, wag basta direkta kasi you're dealing with a child, and human being can get hurt pag diretso yung comment mo on what they have to improve. So, positive, i-validate mo muna kung ano yung naging effort, and then recognize what can be corrected para ma-accept naman nung bata kung ano yung pwede niya pang i-improve. And then, to suppress yung insecurity, kailangan bago ka magtapos, merong words of encouragement para healthy yung perspective ng bata. Alam niya na kahit nagkamali siya. That's something that he has to accept. May kailangan siyang baguhin, and you are there supporting him or her as the child embraces her shortcomings in a healthy way.
Wow.
So,
Kaya yung ibang
Oo.
parents, Miss Sheila, they don't say no eh. Kunwari, merong ginawang hindi maganda yung bata, they don't say no. No, don't do that. you can say it in a positive way na pwede mo silang sawayin na not saying no. Parang sabihin mo na it's not good to do that, don't do it again because next time if you do it again, this is what's gonna happen to you. So parang sa kanila na okay, positive. Hindi nila positive pa rin na hindi ka lang basta, hindi lang sinabihan na no. Kasi may magkakaroon, no, don't do that, don't go there, blah, 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 blah. Sobrang negative na agad yung dating sa kanila yan, di ba? Na hindi naman na sila nakapag-reason out, mga batang tatalino. Diba? Itong aking 3 taon at 4 na taong mga bata, nangangatwiran.
They can reason with you, yung sense of logic nila, di ba?
Matatawa ka na lang, di ba? Matatawa ka na lang sa kanila. Pero you have to let them understand. You have to let them understand. And para next time, surely gagawin naman ulit di ba? Surely gagawin ulit.
But they understand better.
But as parents, we're here to remind them all the time. Malaki talagang kahit naman yung mga psychiatrists natin, psychologists natin, di ba sinasabi nila na talaga ang parents talaga yung sobrang malaki yung tag dito. Malaki talaga yung yung tulong ng ikabubuti at ikababagsak ng mga bata as they grow older.
Yeah. And so in our dealings with our kids, we have to be clear, ano ba yung purpose? Diba? You also have to be results-driven. Hindi lang yung basta pagagalitan mo or mag-vent ka lang sa bata. And we're not saying i-validate mo kung mali. Ang mali. So one way to package the correction is to ask them, what did you do that for? Why did you do that? Natapos mo ba to? Tapos nabasag yung pinggan? Anong nangyari? Kasi it's not only the words that we use, it's the tonality. Mas malamang yung tonality, especially in tough situations na alam nung bata na nagkamali siya. And then of course, yung itsura mo, you're not laughing, but you also don't look scary para mag-open up yung bata.
Correct.
Then
paano
you
ba dapat
address
yun?
you address the matter.
Dapat ba
Let them talk. Alam mo naman nangyari, nahulog naman talaga yung baso or yung plate, di ba? But let them talk. What happened? Kunwari, nag-away. Si Kate siguro nag-away. Alam ko naman ano nangyari. But I still ask them, what really happened? So, 2 sides dapat. Di pwede isa lang. Kasi di ba, magkakaroon ka ng bias. Kailangan kahit...
Pwede natin...
At saka, yung the way parents talk, kung makita mo sila, ganun din sila magsalita.
Yes.
Diba? Parang pag sinabi, ba't saan ba narinig to? Surely may nakitaan kasama sa bahay pala.
Oo.
Right there like that.
And
Kapag
we talked
positive
about
ka, positive din sila.
yeah, we talked about empathy last week. There's something that you can apply to that situation. Place yourself in the shoes of the child. Diba kung nasa shock, nasa shock period siya, nabasag na yung pinggan, di naman niya ginustong mabasag.
Baka may
Wala
takot.
siyang, So, as you're communicating with your child, kailangan isipin mo na rin, ano yung nangyayari sa kanya internally, because you want him to recognize kung ano yung mali, but you want to be consistent in nurturing his strength. Yung quality na malalaman niya or magkakaroon siya ng lakas ng loob na itama yan the next time around. Matandaan yan kasi he knows that he has a supportive parent who's there to back him up pag tama yung ginawa niya.
Oo. Pag kasi hindi, Miss Sheila, they'll be too scared to do that thing again. Kahit na yung pagpapati lang, di ba? Kunwari, pinapati train. Tapos, kunwari, natapon yung wiwi, hindi na-shoot sa pati, di ba? Tapos pinagalitan mo, matatakot na sila. Matatakot na silang gawin ulit yun. Kasi baka magkamali na, magagalit na naman. Di ba? Parang ganun.
So, a situation as seemingly trivial as that, talagang kailangan i-apply mo pa rin yung abundance mindset.
Yes.
Sa abundance mindset, may 3 R's na formula. Recognize, recognize, rewire, and then repeat. Tapos paulit-ulit lang yan. Recognize mo, i-notice mo kung ano yung inner dialogue mo bago ka magsalita, bago mo i-articulate dun sa kausap mo, whether it's your child or another family member or a colleague, and pay attention to negative self-talk. Kasi definitely magre-reflect yan sa itsura natin, sa tonality natin. Kung hindi ka sure, wala ka naman doon sa sitwasyon na yun, write it down first. Kasi marami kang pwedeng i-weed out from your statement bago mo sabihin.
Parang mga beauty contest.
Pang question and answer
Iniisip,
portion.
diba?
Can you repeat the
Pwedeng-
question para makapag-isip?
Hindi. Kunwari kunwari nagre-ready for yung big night, di ba? Yung big night. Lahat ng question na po pwedeng itanong, iniisip nila yan, di ba?
What is the
Iniisip nila,
essence of being a woman?
yan, mga ganyan. Ito yung sagot ko in case tanongin yan ganyan. Minsan maganda pag-rehearse, no, Miss Sheila?
Totoo.
Kaya lang, of course, ang buhay naman, hindi naman po pwedeng rehearsed palagi. So, dapat sa loob mo talaga meron yan. Nandyan talaga
Oo,
yan.
Kailangan talaga prepared
Mental
ka.
rehearsal ang tawag dyan.
Ayun pala tawag.
In line with that, responding to questions, the more conversational the speaker, the more practice was devoted to that communication or to that process. Kasi those in teaching public speaking, what I normally reinforce is that practice makes perfect. It makes you sound conversational. It makes you sound natural. Kasi pag hindi mo talaga pinractice yan, rehearse in your mind,
Correct.
you will sound scripted and parang nagnanarrate ka lang ng bullet points.
Correct.
Oo.
Intrapersonal communication is very good. You talk
Totoo
to yourself
yan.
in front of the mirror. Diba?
So whether you intend to articulate that message or that is just for your inner dialogue, keep repeating. Keep recognizing what will work and then do it again and again. Tapos the second one, after you recognize kung ano yung kailangan mong i-practice, is to rewire. So, kailangan i-compare mo. Ano ba yung scarcity mentality or fixed mentality? Ano ba yung abundance mentality? Pag sinabi mong, wala akong oras, hindi ko kaya to, pwede
Wala
mong
na.
i-channel yan. Oo, wala na. Tapos ka na dun. Sabihin mo, I will prioritize what I need to work on.
Yes.
Correct.
May uunahin lang ako kasi. Wala akong time
Correct.
para sa lahat, pero dito sa
Priorities.
priority, pwede ko nang gawin ngayon. Yeah.
Oo.
ito yung-
more important.
Kasi hindi mo naman talaga kayang gawin lahat. Even
Correct.
multitaskers get challenged,
Correct.
di ba? What is multitasking after all? Doing everything all at once, but still, finishing one task at a time.
Yes.
Yun lang,
Correct.
hinahain mo lang
Pa
para
din.
makita mo lahat. Oo, hindi
Correct,
lahat
correct.
yung matatapos. So, isang very common. Wala akong pera. Kailangan ko ng pera para maging masaya. Diba? So, what is the abundance mentality pag nangyayari yan sa'yo? Kasi talagang yan ang situation natin. You tell yourself, I will live within my means.
Yes.
Hindi
Correct.
muna ako mag-online shopping.
Correct.
I will look for new creative ways to
I-delete mo
earn.
muna. I-delete mo muna yung mga
Unahin mo yung mga pangkain nyo sa pamilya nyo.
Bayad
mo muna
ng
shopping.
Baka marami kang gamit dyan. Pwede mong mai-garage sale.
Uy,
Diba?
mga cloth diapers ko, bibenta
Oo.
ko na.
Diba?
Malaki din ang pagkakita.
Hashtag second hand, organic na.
Uy, marami. May
Diba?
mga groups. Pwede mong benta.
Yes.
And most
oo.
importantly, I will have gratitude for what I have.
Yes.
Kasi ang minsan pag
yun talaga yun.
wala akong mabili, wala akong pera, tingnan mo naman yung mga nabili mo na. Tingnan mo
Oo,
naman yung
diba?
kingdom mo of online
Yung
shopping items.
Yung iba nga, walang-wala sa buhay, pero masaya sila, okay sila sa buhay, kontento
Ano nga
sila
yun,
sa
Sheila?
pamumuhay nila, di ba?
Count your garden your garden by the flowers and not by the leaves that fall. Ganun ba? Ganun ba? Tama ba?
Or is it the
Plantita
other
ka
way around?
talaga.
Count the leaves.
Maganda yun.
Diba? Yung positivity.
Oo. That's actually good, ha? Kasi pag tinitingnan mo kung ano yung nalalagas, kasi ano yung tumutubo.
Correct.
Talagang
Oo.
madi-disappoint ka parang irrationally. Hindi mo naman
Correct.
pagtutuunan ng pansin yung dapat mong alagaan. Maglilinis ka na lang na maglilinis dyan, nakalimutan mo na magdilig.
Correct. Oo.
Totoo
Naku,
yan.
napaganda ng topic natin.
I agree
As
with that.
always.
Oo.
As always.
Gusto ko yun.
Yeah.
Nurturing.
O ang pangatlo, yung repeat. I-repeat mo yung
Yan.
process. So, recognize, rewire, and then repeat. Paulit-ulit.
Yan. 3
Hindi lang
Rs.
naman yung process eh. Oo.
Oo.
Pero kailangan consistency, kailangan commitment to have that abundance mentality. Kasi maraming situation, maraming pagkakataon na magtutulak sa iyo na sabihin, hindi ko na kaya to, ayoko na, suko na ako.
Correct.
Mas, mas maraming ganyan kesa sa makakapag-uplift sa'yo. But what is the abundance mentality that you have to tell to yourself, that you have to live by? You can say, I will leverage my strength. Lahat ng hindi ko kaya, pwede kong pag-aralan or pwede mag-open sa akin ng doors so that I can accomplish more, I can be better, I can think better, and I can do better. Therefore, I will end up having better.
That's very
So,
good. Very, very
pagising mo
nice.
pa
Very
lang-
nice.
Salamat.
Ano yun,
Pagising mo pa lang sa
pang-winner yun.
umaga. Oh,
Correct.
pagising sa umaga, you have to be it. Kasi if you don't assume the feeling, if you don't assume the mindset, you cannot do what that person intends to do or what that person is capable of doing. Kulang
yeah.
talaga kahit ano pa yung
Oo.
training mo.
Okay.
And then once you're able to do it, then you will have what that person deserves. Not in your own time, most likely, pero when that finally happens, you will be surprised. Kasi with the abundance mindset, the plans that you have will be no match to what good will come your way.
That's very nice, Miss Sheila. We will never forget the 3 Rs. Lilista namin, ha? Lilista namin. Habang nililista
Time,
namin, Miss Sheila,
Rewire, repeat.
and repeat yan. Saan ba namin, kung meron pa kaming mga gustong matutunan about life, about this, and all other things na pwede mong ituro sa amin, saan ka ba namin pwedeng matagpuan, Miss Sheila?
So Talk Shop is nasa na nga ba Talk Shop? We have migrated all our
Nawala na.
tuloy ako. Okay, lahat naman
Google
naka-order.
Maps na yan.
Sige.
I-type nyo na lang
Website,
daw,
social
i-type
media.
nyo
Okay, so
Number.
we have migrated all our programs to the online modality. So all trainings in communication, leadership, customer service, personal effectiveness, social graces can now be taken online. And they can reach us at 0917-877-5588 or 0917-894-5588. So that's for customized trainings, coaching certification, and civil service compliances for our personnel as well. So
Yeah.
and of course, our Wellness Wednesdays, according to Rina, our Women's Wellness Wednesday, but this is actually
Yes.
these
Talaga namang-
are topics, no, that will uplift one's quality of life by uplifting one's quality of thinking and feeling.
All right.
I love that. Very well
Yay!
said.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
So much, Miss Sheila.